Hello. So in today's video, we're going to discuss about how to be successful with a new Meta ad account. Lots of people have confusions. What type of strategies we should want to use on a new ad account? What type of strategies we should avoid to make our campaign successful? So in this video, we're going to discuss about what are some of the best practices that you need to implement with a new Facebook ad account. So you should start getting sales very quickly. So without further ado, let's jump into my screen and see how we can do this. So first of all, you don't need to go broad. You don't need to do like top of the funnels campaign, which lots of the meta apps says to you. Because I personally had a lot of discussions with meta apps, and they always say that you should launch like brand awareness campaign, you should launch traffic campaigns, you should launch like engagement campaigns to get some traffic first. But the reason for not running these campaigns is if you are getting traffic, right? Then after a few days, when you run conversions campaign, you have the data of people who only clicks on the ads, right? Who do not have the intentions to buy something from your website. And if you run engagement campaign, then you are getting the data of those people who will simply engage with your post, or who simply will somehow react with your post or comment on your post, but they will not certainly buy from your website, right? So the amount that we are paying to Meta or any paid platform over there, right? Either it would be like Google, TikTok, we are paying them money to get the data. We are not paying money to them to get conversions. Rather, we are paying them money to get the data of people who will buy from us ultimately. So if we are launching like traffic campaigns, then we will be getting that data of people who will only click our ad. In engagement campaign, we will get the data of people who will somehow engage with our ad, like either by clicking on our ad or commenting on our ad or sending a message to our uh, store. So these are not well enough for us to get the conversions, because our ultimate goal is to get the conversions, right? This is the most important metric in any uh, paid channel. The ultimate goal is to get conversions, right? So what we're gonna do, we simply gonna start with a sales campaign, because we want to get sales people data from our very first day. We do not want Facebook to, get top of the funnel traffic, brand awareness, reach, traffic, and engagement campaign, but we want Facebook to get the data to us of people who are interested in our product from the very first day, right? There are some limitations. There are some uh, touch points that we're gonna discuss how we're gonna do this. So first of all, you need to go to create campaign. Then after that, you're gonna click on sales, and after that, you do not proceed with Advantage Plus sales campaign. I do recommend that, and this is the best industry practice as of nowadays in 2025. That you should go with Advantage Plus shopping campaigns, but you should not start with this with a new ad account, because in Advantage Plus shopping campaign, you do not narrow down your country or your city. You have some hard restrictions over here. So we will not be using that. And beside that, we do not have a lot of targeting options that we want to use in Advantage Plus shopping campaign. Rather, what we want to do, we want to proceed with a manual sales campaign. So over here, what we want to do, we are telling Facebook that we do want to use your AI, we do want to use your machine learning, but we will be putting some hard boundaries into you. So you should have a clear direction that what is our target audience and what we want to achieve from this, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna click on sales. We're gonna proceed with manual sales campaign. As we discussed, we do have a lot of options in manual sales campaign. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna simply scroll down a little bit. We're gonna turn off Advantage Plus catalog ads. And over here, we're gonna come on the ad set level. We're gonna select website. And over here, we have selected our pixel. So you need to make sure that you selected the correct pixel. Then after that, over here, we're gonna select purchase event, right? And we will scroll down a little bit over here. So over here, you can see that now we can select a bunch of countries or a bunch of options from over here. So as you can see, we can add a lot of different countries over here. So beside United States, if I want to add, for example, like I want to add Germany, right? So you can see we can add multiple locations over here. But in Advantage Plus shopping campaign, we were not able to do Beside that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna scroll down a little bit over here and we're gonna click on audience suggestions, because we will not go broad with a new ad account with a new pixel, right? We do not have a lot of data in our pixel in our ad account, what we discussed earlier. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give us right direction to Meta's ad account, that this is our audience, this is our ICP, ideal customer profile, that we're gonna reach to them. So you should act accordingly. We will not go broad, we will not go like open targeting. We're gonna give some direction to Meta ad account. So what we're gonna do, let's say I have my ideal customer profile of men who are above, for example, 35 plus, and at the age bracket of, for example, 55, right? So these are the hard boundaries that I am giving to Facebook, that all right, you can go a little bit of broad, but meanwhile you should keep in this ideal customer profile range that I am providing you, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna select men, and over here we're gonna provide some of interest. So for example, we're gonna say people who are interested in business and finance. So this is the direction, right? You should also do the same with a new ad account. If you are starting with, you should give a roadmap, you should give a direction to Meta's ad account. All right, this is the direction that I want you to go with. Do not go broad, and do not, put open targeting and with a new Facebook ad account, right? That, and pray that you will start getting purchase. That's not gonna work. I have talked to lots of Meta reps. They will every time say you should go with, as we discussed, like top of the funnel campaign, and you will get traffic. Then after that you will have some traffic, then you should be able to run like purchase campaign. This is totally BS. This is totally shit, right? That's not gonna work, and ultimately you will regret your decision. So what you should do, you should put some hard boundaries over here, like age is 35 to 55. This is the direction. Men, I want to target people who are interested in business and finance, who are men and who are in the age of like 35 to 55. This is my audience that I want you to reach out and get the conversions. So these are some of the hard boundaries, and we will leave this as it is. Switch to original audience options. We will keep it as it is, as I just showed you, and we will leave the rest of the options as is. Now, again, the most important thing that you should keep in mind, that you should not make like a tons of ad set once you are starting with a new ad account. Because if you create a lot of, for example, you create like 9 ad sets, then your campaign or your ad account will not gonna learn quickly, right? So you should start with small. Once your that specific campaign learns, you should start getting purchases, and on the basis of that data, you make new campaigns, new ad sets, new ads. So if you start with like 10 ads or 5 ads, then your campaign will not gonna get out of learning phase very quickly. It will go to learning limited section, and you will not get like stable purchases. So the best practice is you should start with like 3 to 4 ads in a campaign, right? So your campaign learns quickly. You should start getting purchases quickly. Then on the basis of that data, you will go to event manager, or either you could analyze your data by simply going to like performance. Let me show you over here. So what you wanna do, you wanna simply go down over here in the breakdown section, and you can clearly see over here from the demographics. If you want to select, all right, what age we are getting the conversions from, what gender, what placement is working for us. Then on the basis of that data, by analyzing that data, you can make further campaigns, and those campaigns will perform a lot better, right? Because you already have the data, you already gave some hard boundaries to Facebook, and you are started getting purchases from that ideal customer profile that you made. So one important and last thing, that you need to be patient with this. This will not gonna get you results like within like very first 3 days, 7 days, and 10 days. Because if we start a physical business, right, we give time to that physical business. We open our shop, we put things in our shop and give time to get stable. But if you are starting your online store, or if you are starting your with a new ad account or new pixel, you should be patient. But with patience, you will ultimately get friends. So this is the video that you should. This is the these are the things that you should keep in mind while proceeding with a new Meta ad account. So if you like the video, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. This really helps me to keep motivated and make videos for you guys. So thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.